So the Police Minister, Bekitsele, says a multidisciplinary team will be established to deal with political killings in Mpumalanga. This follows the recent killing of an ANC councillor, Sibonele Mthembu, that's correct. So the Police Minister says the team will deal with the killings the same way they dealt with the incidents in KwaZulu-Natal. Godfrey Mulaudzi is a researcher at the Institute for Security Studies. Thank you very much for availing yourself this afternoon. So how would you characterize the culture of political killings in South Africa? Mr. Mulaudzi, if you can unmute for us, please. We can't hear you.
My apology. Thanks to the good afternoon to the viewers of Newzroom. I think the culture of violence in our country is what characterizes the political landscape in our country, and that results to all these political killings that we see each year in and out. So what we saw in Mpumalanga, the killing of the councillor, is not a new phenomenon in our political process in the nation. I mean, it's been happening in KwaZulu-Natal, it's been happening all over the province, the Eastern Cape, Gauteng, in fact, across the country. So there's a very worrying phenomenon in our political landscape.
You mentioned that this is nothing new. Please do allow me to join you. In fact, in 2016, the then Police Minister, Nkosinathi Nhleko, also instituted a special task team to investigate and try and prevent political killings in South Africa. And so these task teams that keep getting implemented, what is not going right? What is it that they are not getting right? Any idea?
What they're not getting right is that that is not where it starts. I think that is just police being police doing their own job, which is just to react after the facts, to try and investigate also, and to be seen doing something about this phenomenon. But where it starts, I think that is where the problem is. And I think we're looking specifically on political killings. In KZN, the Advocate Mulaudzi had a commission that was looking specifically in the killings in the province. But the phenomena happened across the country, as you have seen recently with the murder of the Mpumalanga councillor. Now, what are the root causes of these political killings? Why do they not come to an end? I think that the culture of violence, that is number one. The political landscape in our country has been characterized by violence that you would see also in political meetings in this modern day politics. The use of private securities in many instances where meetings of political parties seems supposed to be accessible to members of the public and everybody else interested. Now, the use of private security, there's been clashes with other members, factional battles, accepting and not accepting them, accusing them of using, serving functional interests, and situation escalating into violence. Number two, I think the system of tendering. The system of tendering in our country, in fact, in that report, in that commission of Advocate Mulaudzi, there has been an overwhelming evidence that the system of tendering, it is the root cause of political killing, and in particular in that province. But the phenomenon is the same across the country, because this is backed by a belief that once one is elevated the political space, they in a political position of power in the government, in the municipality, they are able to have some sort of influence or control over the state resources. The third one I think that needs to be looked at is the method of electing councillors. The bar is very low, because you can just simply become popular in a community and then you may be elected to be the councillor, because this is seen as a soft landing, right? Your social life, your financial life is escalated. The competition becomes so tense that people may want to remove each other in the way. Now, there will be system of patronage network that has been built around the potential councillor. The councillor gets to be made. Now, once this 5-year term or in between, the councillor loses those privileges, those benefits, it also means the end of the benefit to the whole network of patronage around him. And that will not be accepted easily. I think, let me just put it there for now.
Yeah. Mr. Mulaudzi, so the scramble to govern in order to have access to resources, as you put it, any solutions or any suggestions in terms of stopping this in its tracks?
Look, I think the political parties, let's look at who are the victims of this political killing. The Commission has also broadened the definition to include municipal managers. It is mostly councillors, potential councillors, and political leadership, mostly within the local space, right? Now, I think parties need to look at their method of electing this leadership, that let's raise the bar, that not everybody else who feel that they can be for whatever motive they need to. But again, I think there is a strong need to depoliticize public services and also professionalize. This goes the same to the security infrastructure, the security apparatus in our country. Because there is an alliance that results into this killing. The alliance of unscrupulous police officers, the alliance of unscrupulous politicians, and alliance with the members of criminal networking communities. This results in the death of these councillors, potential, and other municipalities. So I think that we need to depoliticize this public service. We need to professionalize it, and also to depoliticize the security apparatus in the country.
Godfrey Mulaudzi is a researcher with the Institute for Security Studies. Thank you very much, sir, for your time this afternoon.